Good day. I trust that you're well. Mental math is a financial trap. Your brain is lying to you every single day. It forgets the small repeating costs. And that's exactly how many people, or most people, stay broke. I'm about to show you something that will force you to confront the exact reality of your spending. If you've ever said, I don't know where my money is going, or why don't I have money in the middle of the month? This video is actually for you. Now, how you spend money shows you who you are. Matthew 6, chapter 21 talks about whatever you value most, whether it's money, time, or relationships, will ultimately dictate your focus, passion, and your life's pursuits in general. So, how you spend your money is literally Matthew 6:21 in live action. It's literally showing you who you are. That's how you spend your money. That's the type of person that you are. So, where does your money actually go to? Most people don't think about this. Most people think they know. That's why they don't think about this, but yet they don't know, you know? Now, the problem is this: accounting firms have journals, banks have journals. They write down everything so that it's legible. You, Wena, you don't at all write down. You're relying on the mental math. And that is the trap. That is the problem. Thinking you know is not the same as actually knowing. So today we're going to stop guessing. We're going to go into investigation mode. Now, I created a simple system with three colors. The green is the non negotiables: rent or mortgage, insurance, electricity, medical aid, debt repayments. These are survival. They must be paid, non negotiable. Then the yellow is the fluctuating needs. That's the groceries, the transport or fuel money, the essential toiletries. These change every month, but they are still necessary. Then the red. This is the bleeding culture, the going out every weekend, takeaways, streaming sites, clothing that is expensive, like the Nike, the Puma, the most expensive Lacoste or Timberland, and so forth. The convenience spending, which is more expensive just because you want convenience, doesn't mean that it's cheaper. Convenience comes at a cost. Drinking. Now, South Africa drinks. We all know the stats of 2025 Festival December. South Africans spent 7.7 billion rand just on alcohol. So I know you drink, right? You don't have to tell me twice. But moving forward, this is where most people lose their money without even realizing the rate, the bleeding culture. When you finally sit down with your bank statement, and this is where the investigation starts, your bank statement is the most important thing that you can investigate when it comes to your money management skills. When you finally sit down with your bank statement, you will be shocked at how much is sitting in the red, the bleeding culture. But first, we have to spot the leaks, and I'll show you. There's four ways that money leaks out of your bank account. Four ways. Now let's break them down one by one. There's the microtransaction traps. These are the tiny 20 Rand, 50 Rand, 60 Rand, 45 Rand, 100 Rand payments that feel like nothing at the time because you have a lot of money in your bank account. When you pay for those small little payments, they feel like nothing, like that coffee that you pay for at the shop, that snack at the petrol station, that ice cream at KFC or McDonald's, wherever you buy, the Maynard sweets, the bank withdrawal fees every time you take out 100 Rand or 200 Rand or 300 Rand more than three times a month. I mean, those fees alone mean nothing. But when you combine them all together and look at the monthly small payments that you've been making, they can bleed 1,500 Rand and more a month if you keep doing them. You know, instead of withdrawing 200 Rand or 100 Rand or 250 every single now and then every week, how about you just withdraw a lump sum of like 1,100 Rand and do it once so that you can carry the cash. Why must you withdraw 100 Rand or 200 Rand? There are charges. Those bank fees, they cost. Just look at every transaction has a bank fee. I need you to understand. So the more you are organized as to, I don't need to do many transactions, you will see that the bank charges will be less. Every transaction has a bank charge. If you're sending 100 Rand, there's a charge on that. If you're sending a proof of payment to your email, there's a charge on that. Those add up. Those mini commissions that they make, those add up. Now, they really do add up, and that's very, very important for you to understand. Every transaction you do on your bank has a charge. Your brain forgets these, but your bank statement never does. That's why it's legible. You must investigate your bank statement, guys. Number two is the zombie subscriptions. Debit order for apps, gym memberships, iCloud storage, or whatever storage that you use, streaming services you haven't actually used in the last 30 days. Why are you paying for things you are not using actively? They keep taking money while you're sleeping. Honestly, those debit orders that you have not been using, go through your statement right now and cancel every one of them. Cancel the zombie subscriptions. Number three is the convenience trap. As the Uber Eats, as the Mr. D delivery fees. Those have inflated prices because you want to pay for delivery. You pay more just because you don't want to move. Correct? I'm gonna make an example. If your shopping mall or the shop that you want things delivered from is 2 or 3 kilometers or even like 5 kilometers max, why don't you just walk? Why don't you just walk? That means if you are only going to buy KFC or McDonald's and you want it delivered, you can just walk to the shop. Just walk to the shop. You've been blessed by God with legs. Use them. Most of us or most people have cars and we've forgotten how to walk. And that's really sad. We've forgotten how to walk. That's why our grandparents, a lot of them are still slender right now. Yeah, I understand the the exception to the rule, but majority of our grandparents are still slender. They are not obese or overweight because they used to walk most of the time. You must learn to walk. There's no need for you to take the car just for a store that's a kilometer away. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Convenience is expensive. I'm saying it again, convenience is expensive. Just because it's convenient does not mean it's cheap. It actually means it's expensive. Walking is free and it saves the petrol. Now, when you go buy groceries, that's one thing. You must use the car. But if you're going to buy something that you can carry on one hand, why use the car? You can walk. Oh, I forgot. A lot of people have that status check. You need to check your status. You need to check your status. Check that thought that cares about status. I don't want to be seen walking. People, what are people going to think about me? People are going to think there's something wrong with my car. Walk to the shop. And the fourth is the swipe heavy weekends. Look at your Friday to Sunday evening on your bank statement. Like, look at that. There's almost always a massive spike in swiping. You work hard all week, then the weekend completely drains it. Going out with friends, going to the clubs, takeaways, drinking. That concentrated weekend spending is one of the biggest silent killers of progress. Those four leaks alone are why people who earn okay money still feel broke. You feel broke because of all of these four reasons. And I hope now you see, because you were blind, but now you see. I hope you see what I'm trying to show you here. Now, it's up to you to do with this information what you like, but I'm just trying to show you these things. Now, let's build the system, the real system. There is a couple of steps that I want you to take into action. Step one is write down your total monthly income. Write it down on a journal or whatever, or a book. Just write down, okay, every month I earn this amount. Then you calculate every single green item. How much does pure survival cost? Most people have no idea because the debit orders just go off. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pay. The debit order for the medical bill just went off. The insurance went off. But you need to write them down. How much do they collectively cost? How much does your survival cost you every month collectively? Those non-negotiables, write them down. They say, okay, they total this. This is how much I pay for survival alone. Calculate your yellow as well. Groceries, transport, toiletries. Write down the real numbers. Don't just guess. Last month I paid this much for petrol. How much am I paying this month? This and this and that. Write it down so that you know the numbers. Numbers do not lie. Your mind forgets. You end up spending more because you forgot. But your journal will not lie to you. Now you create a fun budget. That's step number 4. Create a fun budget. Allocate a specific amount for fun. When that money is finished, your fun for the month is done. No more, I have money to spend so I can spend. You know, a lot of the times you go out, you do these weekend trips and all of this because you see, okay, I still have 4,000, 5,000 left in my bank account. But that is the trap. Those are small traps that you do not see. Just because you have a balance doesn't mean you must use the balance. Allocate, for example, a 2,000 Rand or 2,500 Rand for the month and say, throughout the month, my drinking, my takeaway, my clubbing, my going out, my fun is allocated here. If it's over, no more fun for the month. Now you're going to have responsible fun. Not that anytime I want to do something, I can do it. Now it's your money. I understand I'm not telling you what to do, but I am advising change how you work with money, change how you see money. Change how you see money. You see, you reward yourself after you have saved and invested, not before. Step 5 is 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 actually a low key power move. Separate your accounts. Keep your main account for your bills and your savings. Open another account. Maybe if you are Standard Bank, open a Capitec account, or vice versa, or Time Bank. I prefer Time Bank. They have zero fees, zero monthly fees. But the second account is for fun only. As I said, allocate the budget for fun. Put it in your Time Bank account. Transfer the money once a month, of course. When everything is in one account, guys, you can't see clearly. Everything is under one account. Your fun, your groceries, your toiletries, your rent, your everything is in one account. Now you must scour through your bank statement. You don't know what you're looking for, but you're gonna find it. Have separate accounts. And I'm not trying to say when you open an account, pick the most expensive account. You can pick the most cheapest account than in any bank, because you know this account is only for this. So I don't have to pay high monthly fees. I don't need these rewards on this bank. I'm just using this for my fun account. You understand what I'm saying? Separation creates visibility. If you have an account for only this, an account for only this, and an account for only this, now you see clearly where your money is going, because this account will tell you, okay, over the course of this month, I was doing this for the month with fun. Now I know, okay, I did this and this and this and this and that. And on this here you say, okay, for groceries, I paid this and this and that, for toiletries and all of this, and transport, fuel, I spent this. And then on the main account is where you save your money, and it's where you pay your survival. Now you know it's visible, it's in your face, correct? This one is the most powerful one, and people underestimate it. They underestimate it. I'll tell someone, save for 50 Rand every month. I say, you can't build a house with a 50 Rand, but they compound. A 50 Rand saved every month for 10 months is a 500 Rand. It's a 600 Rand over the course of the year. Do you understand? And that's just the bare minimum. I'm trying to make an example for you. So save 10% of your salary always, every single month. The moment your salary lands, before your bills are paid, move 10% into savings, into a savings, a high interest savings account, or a 32-day notice account. 10% is very important for you to save. Pay yourself first, guys. This is how silent wealth is built. Even the Bible talks about saving. And start an emergency fund. Even if it's 200 Rand a month or 250 a month, after 10 months, you have 2,500 Rand for any emergency. That's the bare minimum. I'm giving you an example. Now, the saving is you save money so that if anything were to happen, you have huge amounts of money left. Do you know what I'm saying? I know people that have a lot of money, but in the middle of the month, then they don't have money. And I'm thinking, what are you doing with your money? Do you even know what you do with your money? Or because you see so much, you spend because you see you have a lot in your account? And that's the issue. Allocate your money so you actually say, okay, no, I actually have this amount to do for this. Live within your means. If you earn 20,000, I'm making a pure example. If you earn 20,000, every month put away a 2,000 into a savings, a high interest savings account, or a 32-day notice account. So now the point is then to say, now you only earn 18,000. In your mind, make sure you say you don't earn 20 anymore. You only earn 18. Now I must live with 18. That 2,000, keep it and put it away and save and forget it. Forget it. Right? It's not your money. Put it like, it's not my money. It's my future's money. So think of it like that. Instead of saying, I earn so much, I earn 20,000. No, I earn 18 because I put the 2 away. And that's always, no matter the circumstance, always, right? Even if there's emergencies, try your best to save 10% of your salary. It is a true power move. Now, there is a difference, right? On the left side, You have the people that are trapped mentally, the mental math trap. You think you know. You think you know. That's why you are stressed. That's why you're bleeding money. Money is easily leaking out of your account because you're running on what you know about your mind. Oh, I'm going to pay this, or I've paid that, or monthly debits this, monthly debits that. You don't know how much they all accumulate to, or the total, how much the total is. You just thinking about it, right? On the right side, you have the bank statement. That is the pure truth. You write it down, you write the real numbers down. You say, okay, this is how much I pay for this, and this is how much I have left for this. This is what it is. You see every single rand. You take control of your money. Take it back, guys. It's your money. Why are you running out of money in the middle of the month? It's because you are unorganized. And unorganization create chaos. It's chaos, So you don't need more money if we really come to terms with the fact when you are organized, you become more aware. You don't need more money, you need more awareness. Be aware. Your body must be aware, and your mind must be where your body is, here and now in the moment. Because you constantly thinking of yesterday and tomorrow while you're busy spending your money. You never present. Have you ever caught yourself thinking? That is what you're constantly doing. You constantly thinking. Right? You need to catch your thoughts. That's why the Bible say, bring all your thoughts into captivity, so that you can be aware. You must be aware of where your money goes, guys. You must be aware. And this is my challenge to you. You don't have to do it. You can do it. But my challenge is this weekend, I want you to do this. Download or print your last 3-month bank statement. Color them green, yellow, and red. Circle every microtransaction, every zombie transaction, every convenient payment, every weekend spike. Calculate your real numbers. Write them down. Go and open that second account in Time Bank. It's very quick. It's digital. You can do it online. It's quick. It's fast. Transfer that 10% the day you get paid into a savings account, and then allocate a fund budget the day you get paid. So now now going forward, this card is for whatever I want to do. The moment it runs out, guys, I can't go out, man. I don't have money. You do have money, but the allocated money is gone. So guys, I don't have money actually. You see how this works? Do it, please. I am asking you. You don't have to. I am only asking because I must ask, Now, after you do it, you can come back and comment in the comment section, I did the audit. So I know you're serious. Again, you don't have to. It's up to you, right? You have free will. If this video helped you, because I want you to take this into mind. If it helped you, please share it. Share it with specifically someone who keeps saying they have no money, but they do have money. They just unorganized. That's why their month is always chaotic. They ask you, hey Meza, neighbor, please borrow me a 200 rand, man. I'm going to give it to you end of the week, end of the month when I get paid. But I thought you earn 20,000. You don't have a child. What's going on? You know what I mean? So it's like you're irresponsible with your money. And that shows you the type of person you are. Matthew 6, chapter 21, right? You need to be careful, guys. You need to be careful. So you can like this video, share it, subscribe for more of such content where we take ownership, where we talk about money and other opportunities, and put on a notification bell so when I post, you will be able to see that, okay, this guy has been posting now, so I can go watch this awesome videos. I'm just joking. Now, your money is waiting for you to lead it, guys. Take it back. It's your money. Have full control over your money. Don't just let your money bleed out of your bank account. Stop bleeding money. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Tango.